It's been warm here, and so I'm gonna take advantage of the warmth by trying to squeeze in the primer epoxy primer self-leveler in this little tiny ass window that I've got with the weather being warmer. So I've got these things stashed throughout the house, right? Telling me it's 59.7 degrees at 48% RH, or relative humidity, okay? And then just 5 feet over, 58 degrees at 50%, and that's kind of all over the place. So in each room, it's a little bit different. So the issue was these parts here, they're the big sheets of metal, and the screw holes. When I had this mini splits run-ins, it was causing condensation. I'm not overly concerned about it in terms of like mold and stuff, but it just makes me nervous because I've had leaks here, and it's been like the bane of my existence for this project from the start. So the trick is, you know, when you do floors, I was asking my friend Dan Ligero, awesome dude, owns a floor business back home. That's the guy you want to get with for sure. You know, I was asking him his advice, and he's like, you know, and when you're putting floors down, typically you have a fully functioning HVAC system at that point in construction, so, you know, condensation, drying time, and all of that is relative. The problem with that was, you know, condensation happens. People think condensation happens when warm air meets cold air. No, that's called a tornado. That's not what's happening. Condensation happens when warm air hits a cold surface, and it's not just metal, but because metal holds its temperature a lot longer than other materials, it's gonna sweat. So what I gotta do is get my floors, the epoxy's done, with the exception of what I'm drying in the kitchen. I gotta get the wood floor in the middle scraped up, swept up, and cleaned so that I can use that primer basically throughout all of it. I'm gonna clean all of it up and hope that when I put the leveler down, I can fix, let me try to get a better angle, that gap. Not a huge deal, but it was enough to give me a small aneurysm through the process. I'm gonna sweat. So if I can get it to kind of hurry up and dry, then I'll be in good shape. Here's what we got. I was able to get I got the seam for the living room and the hallway. Yeet! Oh shit, that hurt. Kitchen, bathroom, mini hallway, and then everything around the corner to the master and the bathroom. You know, the leveler is only to level the ground, okay? And then a substrate for like tile and stuff since it's cement. So since I'm not doing it in the hallway, I only needed to put enough down to give myself the best chance for that shit to bond as I go to try to level kitchen, hallway, living room, you know, to each other. That might come back to bite me, but then again, I figured, I mean, the bottom drops out of Oklahoma tonight for the weather, so it's gonna get cold. I have the splits running. I went underneath the house to spray this shit, this Insol, which was effing awful. I mean, that was probably god awful. I don't even know if I've done anything that disgusting ever. That's terrible. I'm gonna have nightmares about that shit. So between that, dehumidifier in that room, I mean, it is what it is, man. Until I can get my HVAC up and running with airflow you know, it is what it is. I'm gonna have to deal with it. So hopefully tomorrow there won't be too much condensation, if anything. If there is, it is. There's nothing I can do about it. I'm just gonna throw it down and see what happens, I guess. You know, go from there. Shit.